Good day to you. I'm drinking Glimpse from River Roost. Looks like I have a video review of this, but it was from a growler from a long time ago. They've been canning for a while now. And this has been one of my favorites from River Roost. Double IPA, 7.8% alcohol. Now they can a lot of stuff. Their production's way up. Seems like they actually distro across Vermont now. But they never put dates on the cans. So we'll see about this one. I've noticed that some of the haze can clear up in some of their beers a bunch, but maybe that's changed. I don't know. We'll see. I went to the brewery and got this one in Doubtful Guest. Doubtful Guest might be one of my other favorites from them, but I feel like they've expanded a lot since I first started drinking their beer, and it was just a tap room that was like the size of this room, and growler only, and it was on tap some places in Vermont, but no cans. So we'll see if it still holds up. It's not super duper hazy, and we have some chunkage happening. There you go. Head looks nice. It uses Citra, Mosaic, and Vic Secret hops. I feel like Vic Secret is kind of, I don't know, not gone out of style. We just don't see it as much. Maybe because Galaxy is easier to get. Vic Secret's kind of like the second hop after Galaxy from Australia, the second biggest hop. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know how old this is. It's like, it doesn't really smell that old, but it smells kind of apple juicy. Like, not bursting forth, and it's not as hazy as their beers can be. And that's the thing, like, I wish that I would at least know, like, they have a bunch of different IPAs right now. I wish I could at least look and see what the freshest one is. Because this is not as good as last time I had it, for sure. Just a kind of a muted aroma. Apple juicy, cotton candy. A little bit tropical. But it's mainly just, it's a lot of malt sweetness and yeast esters. The yeast esters aren't explosive, but I'm not getting lots of hops. It's well made, it's clean. Not boozy, very drinkable, very low bitterness. But is like all the haze fallen? Is it just old? See if I can get some haze in there. I rolled the can a teeny bit. But sometimes I'm afraid of doing that because then it might upturn way too many chunks, and then that can lead to an unpleasant experience. Yeah, it's a really nice head. Did that get any hazier? I don't know. Nice soft feel. There's some little bit of a dank green herbal things coming in now, actually. But when this, I mean, hopefully this is still really good when it's very fresh. Yeah, that's a fantastic looking head. It's really thick and rich. Bubbles are popping very slowly, so it's like it's gonna stick around. And it just makes the feel even more soft. It's not gigantic and syrupy, but really soft feel, really clean beer. There's a little bit of bitterness in there. Maybe I just need to keep drinking it, but it's a hazy double IPA, especially one from Vermont. It's not supposed to be subtle, you know. This is my first beer of the day, too. Yeah, I feel like their beers it's cleaner than they have been doing in the past. I don't know, this is very drinkable. Now I'm just noticing some booze a little bit. I'm getting some herbal buildup, but it doesn't, I guess it's the aroma, it's just lacking. Yeah, there's a little bit of an herbally, boozy flavor building up. But really, we need more aroma because that's going to make everything pop, and this just isn't really popping. It's good. And yeah, definitely getting it from the brewery. They refrigerate it the whole time. Yeah, I got a good amount of chunks there. Just like I don't know how often I'm gonna buy River Roost if even straight from the brewery I'm getting something like this. And pouring in the sediment isn't really doing much. Quite drinkable, good amount of chunks in there, which I mean isn't. It's something that River Roost beers, I feel like they used to be hazier and get way chunkier, but and that's fine. But just I don't know, try to move these out of there faster. I don't know what it is. It's just lackluster, I guess. Except for in terms of the feel and the cleanness of the fermentation of the beer and the head, that's all really good, but just a little disappointing. It's really hard to rate because a lot of the aspects that brewers disregard about hazy IPA, the head, the feel, the cleanness of fermentation, the lack of throat burn, all that stuff is very good here. It's just losing what most breweries only focus on for a hazy IPA, and that's huge aroma, overwhelming hoppiness. So I'm just not going to rate it. But